Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? What up? Yo, it's the DJ Diz What It Is podcast. Y'all know what time it is, man. I got my right hand man, Southside Seeds in the building.
Bang bang, what up?
And of course, we got a special guest. And today on our second week of this quarantine, you dig? We got our man, my brother, Kenneth L. You know what I'm saying? Former Virginia Beach Commissioner of Human Rights and all that. So we're gonna dive into some politics and all that while we here, man. Yo, I've been waiting to pod, man. I don't know about y'all, but
man.
Last week was crazy. We didn't get the pod, man. I was excited for the pod too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I was very excited too. I was very sad.
But yeah, we back, man. We live in this week, man. I'm going stir crazy, man. A whole bunch of y'all in the crib, just like us, man. We stuck for a minute for real. So y'all tune in, man. We got a whole lot to talk about, man. Southside Seeds.
My guy.
What up, sir?
I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm living. This coronavirus is definitely affecting every move that everybody makes.
Facts.
But I'm here though. You know, I'm not afraid. I'm a little timid. I'm not afraid. I'm a little timid, a little scared.
A little timid.
You know, I'm definitely standing at the 6 foot mark box at 7-Eleven.
You scared? Say you scared.
I'm scared, bro. I'm in the box.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? If you ain't standing in your box in the store, bro, I ain't gonna do nothing to you because I definitely ain't gonna touch you. But I'm gonna give you some dirty looks.
Oh man, Brother Kenneth.
I'm gonna give you some dirty looks.
Brother Kenneth, man. In the midst of all this craziness going on, man, how do you feel, man, about all of this, man? Tell us how you feel, man. What's up?
Peace. First, praise Allah, honest to His prophet, honest to everybody that could hear my voice, honest to all of you.
Respect.
I'm pretty calm. Fortunately, I think I've been preparing for this for a few years now.
Really?
Yes.
For this?
You've been preparing for this?
For this.
For years.
Speak on it, man. Give us some game.
Well, you know, as everybody knows, I'm a member of the Moorish Science of America. Praise Allah, honest to His prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Noble Drew Ali, a few things in his oral statements he spoke to, and he actually kind of prophesized these sort of days, these days will come.
Okay.
One of the things he said was that one day the European is gonna let you down, and you're gonna have to store up a 90-day food supply before your brothers come from the east to save you. So that was a prophecy that he put out. So in addition to that, so Moors already know we should already have 90-day food supply. We shouldn't be dependent on the said government to provide for us anyway.
Okay.
So we should already be living healthy, plant-based. So if you're already living a plant-based life and conscious, and if you're already doing right, then you ain't really panicking right now. You shouldn't panic. I mean, naturally, to the brother's point, it's understandable why some may be a little timid, just because this is an unprecedented time.
I got a little herb garden in the kitchen, but I ain't got no potatoes in the backyard.
So you saying like this was like something that was spoken on in the old times, or like?
Yeah.
Is this some Nostradamus type shit you talking about?
This is biblical. There's biblical references to this. This is just natural. This is justice running its course. Really? That's all I look at it as. This is just a natural. The earth is cleansing right now. It's a detox. How long do we believe that we can continue on the path we were on as humans, mistreating the earth, putting the pollution out, all the stuff we're doing before eventually it just cleanses itself? And that's what's going on right now.
I do believe that. I spoke with someone some time ago that said, you know, the earth is a living organism.
Right.
You're a living organism.
Facts.
If I tested your life, you were going to fight or flight mode to live.
Right.
So if we're killing a living organism, like you said, how long is it going to be until it fights back?
Right.
So if this is a way for the earth to fight back, like what's going to be the next one? You know what I'm saying? Because we need this oil, bro. We're going to keep pulling the oil out of this motherfucker.
I think it's crazy though that you said that, man, because it does have a biblical reference to it. And I think that people who are, I would say religious people, but people of faith kind of saw this coming too.
Right.
It was also saying like, hey, you know, like these are the last days, prepare yourselves and, you know, be prepared.
It's been the last days for a long time, bro.
Yeah. It
was the last days of my grandma, and my grandma in her last days. So how do we even take that? If it's the last days, like it's been the last days.
It's been the last days a long time, right? And we've been saying that for 100 years. It's always been the last days, right?
Yeah, always been the last days. I feel
don't
like
get me started, man.
I'm just saying, man. I don't want to go there neither.
Don't even get me started. What up, people?
Right, I would say
shout out to everybody watching on the Facebook Live and on the YouTube and on the 4K. Make sure y'all go to that Anchor joint, subscribe, hit the link, subscribe.
Yes, come find us, support.
Up, man. What up?
We need it.
So look, let's speak to some basics that we can all learn from what's going on.
Okay, go ahead. Give us
first,
some game.
the simplicity of doing what Mama already taught all of us to do. Wash your hands. So everybody should already be washing your hands. If you weren't washing your hands before, now you definitely should. In addition to that, eat healthy. Naturally in America, we gotta, because the country is so obese and a lot of people are sick and we got a lot of diseases.
We the fattest in the world.
When we got the virus released here in America,
not the fattest.
It spread kind of fast. And so I think it's something we need to be cautious for. We need to be cognitive, but you shouldn't be doing anything different to protect yourself from this virus as you should have been from any other virus. You should already be taking natural precautions and whatnot.
So stop going to Walmart and stealing all the goddamn toilet paper.
Right.
Shout out to my man C.
You know what I mean?
Who been out here struggling for 2 weeks
I ain't had no toilet paper for 2 weeks. I'm in the crib cutting in half, paper towel rolls.
Hey, yo.
We got box Kleenex. Stop taking all the goddamn toilet paper. You heard what the man said.
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother C. Ray.
What you want, happy bums? I don't want no wet ass.
He been out here hurting with no toilet paper because of y'all hoarders.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Come off the goddamn toilet paper.
It's crazy. But no, Kennick did speak on some real big facts, man, about how it spread, man, how we not doing the right things in our body for this shit to even affect us the way it's affecting other countries. So I got a question to ask you. How come it's not, or I won't say it's not affecting Africa as much, but it's not even being reported on what's it doing in Africa versus all the other countries? We've seen Europe got it crazy, Italy, Spain, Russia got cases. We know China got, all the most infamous cases.
Russia has some.
We know America has the cases. South America got the cases. Everywhere has the cases, but Africa has the least amount of cases. Like, what's going on with that? Why is Africa not being reported or not even getting the virus per se?
Well, I'm a reference a conversation I have with my good brother that's in Ghana, because he actually gave me an update. Honestly, the good brother with his humanitarian efforts. But one of the things he said was they've had in Ghana. He said they had a few cases that broke out, and their cases broke out from foreign diplomats who were there. Okay. And he said that they know that the sun's ray helps kill viruses and neutralize viruses.
Okay.
So all we do is stay in the sun, get our vitamin D, drink our water, and we good. The simple thing that everybody can attribute to is y'all know we got melanin. Y'all know that's a difference maker. Come on, everybody's
But I mean, there was a real big. I don't want to call it a rumor.
There was a rumor saying that it don't affect black
it doesn't affect black people. And then Kevin Durant got it. If you've been kicking it with Kevin Durant, then you got it.
Yeah, look, it's not necessarily about getting it. There's been a lot more people who got it that have healed from it than people that are dying from it.
So what you're saying? It's not a definite immunity. It's us having melanin we may not be affected.
That helps us out.
We can recover easier than the next man.
Consider the many things that we've already endured from the Tuskegee experiment. That was supposed to last a few months. It lasted 40 years. It was in which we were pumped with all types of STDs and whatnot to see how we would respond without treating them, and we still survived as a people. We've been through and endured so much. So I'm not saying we're invincible. It can't harm us in any way, shape, or form. Use your same basic common sense.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Stay home if you're sick.
Yeah.
Practice good personal hygiene.
Yeah. Protect yourself.
Use your common sense stuff. But think about the bigger picture here. The whole world is shut down over a virus. They've shut down everything that's considered to be non-essential. So.
And that is
so no more schools. What that tell you about the perception towards education and the public education?
It's not very important.
Is that not essential?
You know what? It's crazy that you spoke on that, because me being in the school system and teaching and all that, man, and then with the schools being shut down, but I'm still getting paid though.
Right.
But I look at somebody like my brother who still got to work.
Yeah, I'm still out there.
And they consider him essential. But he's doing like home improvement.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's going in and out of different houses, different homes, and stuff like that. How is he essential? And he has to go to work, but
the children
education,
that are the future.
Yeah. But I get it, because so many if somebody go home, they go home and touch somebody, and then they come home and touch a bunch of kids, and I get it. The school is a bad place to have it. You know what I mean? It's gonna blow up in the school system. So I get that, but I don't understand the difference between essential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
what I honestly think it breaks down to is the cash at this point. I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist or nothing like that.
Keep it real.
But the truth of small businesses in the country right now under this COVID-19 crisis is the small businesses, the mom and pops, they're not going to be able to survive.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm in the carpentry construction field. I have the opportunity to opt out of work and take unemployment. That suffices my family to a certain extent. But when it comes to my boss or the business owners or the mom and pop shop owners, they're not going to be able to bounce back from not having an employee base to make money. Some companies and most companies that are small, their weekly income is how they keep going. Right. Not a lot of people. I don't have the best savings account. I wasn't ready for a COVID-19. So for someone that's extended themselves so far to where their weekly base income is what's keeping their company going, a COVID-19 could potentially kill a lot of these businesses.
Right. So the small businesses are getting hit up crazy right now.
Small businesses is hurting right now.
I know a lot of my entrepreneur friends, like my barbers, my nail techs, my hair salon. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
they've resorted to getting money different ways.
They gotta come to your crib. Not even that, man. Even my DJ homies. You know what I'm saying? My DJ friends that rely just on DJing, they hurting right now. You know that because no clubs are open. There's no parties you can do. Yeah. I know I had a few gigs of my own that were canceled. So for you know, like we
missed out on a pod last week. It's affecting everything.
It's affecting everything financially, man.
There's a resolution. There's one thing that I just found out about recently that the state is offering through the Hampton Roads Workforce Council.
Okay.
The Greater Peninsula Workforce Board. I'm just gonna read the header for this, but it's Hampton Roads Workforce Council, Greater Peninsula Workforce Board, Regional Business Services public announcement. It's an opportunity for COVID-19 funding assistance for small business, and it was from on March 17th, 2020, Governor Northam announced new measures to combat COVID-19 and support impacted Virginians, which includes support for impacted employers. So I encourage you to do your research, look into that. There's definitely some resources that are out there.
So for the small businesses that are out there that
that
are losing money, that are seriously losing money from this, are affected by the virus, y'all can go and get money. Y'all
go get your check.
And we as
go get money. There's places you can go into these websites, man. The government is offering something for you to be able to compensate, man, for these losses, man. So check it out.
And that's how a lot of us personally in the black community, we miss out on a lot of things that the government offers, and then we get mad and be upset because there's not opportunities there. But if you do the research, they giving away these checks. So go get your check. Go get your check. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to get mine.
Yeah, there's definitely resources available, and then the other thing to consider too is let's not neglect our civil liberties and forget that we still have human rights.
Okay.
I understand the fear, and I'm not really because I'm not afraid of anything, but I understand the concern. I understand the response and the precautions that are being taken to protect us from any and all viruses. The positives, again, this is a worldwide spring cleaning. So there's some good that's coming from this, but I think we just need to remember we still have basic civil liberties and rights as people that we can't neglect and act like we just the fear mongering and the hysteria can cause everybody to just shut down. So and we need to really trust each other and rely on each other a lot more. This is a time that we got to understand we family. We got to support one another. We always talk about cooperative economics. We always talk about how we the original people, all this stuff, and we always talk about this is our land and. You know, we know the history. Many of us know we indigenous.
So this is the time to come together more than ever.
Okay, this is the time.
More than ever, we should come together at this point.
Kumbaya.
Yeah, forgiveness.
The agenda right now is you got it. So I don't want it. So I haven't fully open hand dapped the person in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been fist bumping. I've been
elbow James.
I've been chucking the dudes.
Air high fiving. You know, as much as I want to be my brother's keeper. I don't want to keep his coronavirus.
But no, I get what Kenneth is saying though about the cooperative economics and other things like that, man. This is a time for us to really, really come together and support each other as far as the black businesses go.
Okay.
Like when you see the DJs that we know that are out of business or whatnot, and they going live on them, and they putting their Cash App up on the live mix. Throw some love, man. Send them $5-10 bucks.
You ain't paying $20 to get in the club. You can shoot that nigga $5 cash.
Yeah, no, I mean real talk, man.
You can give him $5.
For the ones that are out here that got regular jobs with kids, but are now like hustling, selling plates or something like that. Yo, show love. This is the time to really support each other, have each other's back, man, because we all losing money.
I have a very, very legitimate business. opportunity that I encourage everybody to consider, which is this Tower Gardens. It's a company, Juice Plus, that offers it, but it's a Tower Garden. It's a way you can grow your own food indoors using aeroponic gardening system.
Yeah, okay. We got one in my school.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so a lot of schools are familiar with it, but it's something you can do from home. If you're interested, you can contact me. You can go to our website.
You said aeroponics?
It's aeroponics, yes.
So that's like hydroponics with air.
Yeah, essentially it has a
stupid ass.
Right. So look, the science real quick, briefly. All right. So you can grow indoors. It's a it's a patented piece of technology created by Juice Plus, and it has a 20-gallon tub at the bottom. At least this one, the one that I have, has a 20-gallon tub at the bottom. It has PVC pipe, and it has 20. You can get like up to 30-some pods in which you can grow your fruits and vegetables in.
Okay.
We got one at my school where we grow parsley, and grow different
pods?
herbs and spices and stuff like that.
So what you
growing?
growing?
Real dope.
What you growing? Not at the school, but if you
at home, because I use mine daily. I use mine every day.
Grow whatever you want to grow.
Tomatoes.
I grow
potatoes.
a lot of green leafy vegetables. A lot of kale, my lettuce.
Okay. I can do it.
And then smoothies too. Drink smoothies.
All right. So give us some like good combinations to, I guess, combat not the coronavirus in general, but just good immune system builders as far as like fruits and vegetables. Yeah, immune boosters to, you know, help out. What smoothies would you suggest?
Yeah, I do smoothies every single day. Smoothies, some core items I put in my smoothies are some blueberries, some oatmeal,
antioxidants,
apples, the whole apple, chop it up, first strip all the wax off of it, and then put the whole apple in there. I'll put a whole orange in there, the peel included. I will put in different herbs based off how I'm feeling. So sometimes some turmeric, sometimes some cayenne pepper, some chlorella. I do some humic and some fulvic minerals daily. Do my black seed oil.
Definitely.
There's different things. You can get real creative. There's so much produce, so much fruits and vegetables and herbs that you can choose from. You don't gotta just eat chickens and cows and pigs. You know, animals anyway. I am recognizing
all the meat at Kroger is gone.
It is.
Which is crazy to me.
All of it.
Right.
But there's a whole thing of produce, but all the ground beef is gone. What's up with that? Are people stupid or not?
Or I would say, unfortunately, we're not thinking. We got to start using some common sense right now.
Okay.
All right. We just got to be real with ourselves.
Preach.
Because some of our people, unfortunately, depended upon the fast food places. You can't eat there no more. Now you got to be able to cook. Some people depended on the system and all these things. We have got to be self-sufficient. We got to be health conscious. We have to eat healthier. The behavior of eating all the meat and all that stuff is counterproductive. Real talk. We are in the middle of a pandemic.
Yes.
And we sell out of meat.
And we sell out of meat.
It's stupid as hell though.
It doesn't.
The first thing that should have been off the shelf is the fruits and vegetables.
You should be taking fruits and vegetables and things to boost your immune system.
Yeah.
There's one, especially in Virginia Beach. I strongly recommend you get with Dr. Erica Steele. Honest to her, she's a good naturopathic doctor. She's a really good.
Shout out to the naturopathic doctor, and she black. Shout out to that black girl magic.
She's a sister, you know. I feel you know. But we got what else is there? Sister Beverly Grandison and Johnny Grandison with the Juice Plus.
You know she black.
They're the ones.
Beverly.
Two sisters.
Beverly.
A sister and a brother, a husband and wife. They introduced my wife and I to the business years ago. My wife, she's a representative for the temple who offers the juice, who does provide the Tower Garden services. You can go to Coburn L. It's CoburnL@TowerGardens.com. Or you can just send me a message, inbox me, and I'll send you the information.
Y'all go holler at him, man.
But
let's get on that. Get that
healthy living, man.
Get that healthy game right, man. Y'all tripping out here.
I know them Big Macs good as hell, but y'all ain't good for you.
Y'all selling out of ground beef at Walmart.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like crazy.
That's crazy.
Right.
But it's full of vegetables and fruits, man.
Get off that milk. He needs some milk. Get off that milk, baby.
Also, something else too. I think another positive that I read an article, and they said that the CO2 emissions being reduced because not as many cars on the road and airplanes in the air.
Yeah,
the pollution is reducing, and the ozone is actually improving. The global warming threat.
So it's a plus.
It's a lot of positives.
So the one phrase that you did use that I like is a global spring cleaning. I like that phrase.
Yes.
Like literally, everybody's inside, and it gets time for the earth to heal, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I like that phrase, man.
Yeah, I do too.
There's positive. There's a positive and negative to everything.
I mean, but even with like you said, the lessening of the CO2 emissions.
Mm-hmm.
If the ozone is healing itself, that goes back to those ultraviolet rays that could help also kill COVID-19 as well.
So if the
I think
sun,
if they hyphen the quarantine and they really get down to CO2 emissions and the ozone,
so if the sun healing us, then why they tell us to stay in the house?
I'm gonna reference a few people. Martin Luther King Jr. first. All right, MLK. He did say that he integrated us into a burning house. Okay, he did say that. That was one of his final statements that he said on camera. So he recognized towards the end that he had kind of messed up, and he also said in "I Have a Dream" speech that 100 years later, the Negro finds himself languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land.
Facts.
So now Malcolm X during that time, Malik El Shabazz, who's commonly known as Malcolm X to a lot of people, but Malik El, respect him for who he is.
Salute.
He made everybody knows him and MLK were kind of colliding a little bit because he was on the House Negro and Field Negro. If you go to his House Negro and Field Negro speech, I encourage everybody to look that up if you haven't. Go to YouTube and just type in Malcolm X, House Negro and Field Negro and listen. One of the things that he spoke about in that speech was that the House Negro has the mindset. He said when the master gets sick, he said we sick. He said we sick.
I know that speech.
You know, so you already told the speech. So I think if we really look at it for what it is, and to your point earlier, we not sick. And if we do, we're gonna continue to trust our immune system. I have more faith in Allah and what Allah gave me rather than what man made. I know man made the virus and patented and all that stuff. Well, I got an immune system and Allah gave me that and nature to heal thyself.
Alright, so for y'all listening out there, have more faith, less fear, man. Straight up. You know what I mean? Y'all out here running crazy, buying up all the toilet paper. The man gotta wipe his booty with
toilet paper.
The man gotta wipe his booty with paper towels, man.
Shit, rough around my way.
Y'all scared to death. Alright? Don't make no damn sense.
But don't take that as an invincibility factor neither. Yes, we are a little bit more geared for a problem like this as far as our DNA makeup, but at the same time, man, you can't dap everybody.
Yeah,
stop trying to jump out and go to somebody's house. If they ain't been in your house in the last month, don't be going to their little internet parties.
And for real,
Come on, man, be smart.
And them little block parties, man, that shit whack. You know?
Be smart, man.
Be real, man. I've been seeing a lot of that in the streets, man. A lot of y'all going out saying fuck it and having wild parties. That shit's trash, yo. That's how the shit's spreading. Look at New Orleans right now, man. There's more hot spots popping up than you know it. You know what I mean? So y'all gotta be careful, man. Like right now we doing the pod, but there ain't no gathering of 10 people here, man.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we washed our hands and sanitized.
We safe and sanitized over here.
We're definitely trying to keep at a low risk here. Go ahead, hit them up.
All day. Look,
none of us have symptoms.
No, definitely no symptoms.
No symptoms.
Nah, seriously though, man. Even if you do, man, just protect yourself. Protect yourself. I don't even want to talk about the virus anymore because I've been in the house for 2.
I got one thing to say about the virus. I got one thing to say about the virus, man. Yo, if y'all out there messing with people that's of Asian descent or culture, you dead wrong. Because they ain't do that shit. That's all I got to say.
That's true too, man. Stop picking on people.
Stop picking on people. Y'all seen you niggas in Brooklyn. Y'all wrong as hell for that shit.
Yeah, man.
Leave them niggas alone,
Listen, man, the Asian Americans,
they ain't do this shit.
They didn't bring that shit over here.
They eat at China 1 too.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck. I haven't had no China walk since this whole shit jumped off.
Me neither. But
I gotta keep it real. I haven't had no Chinese food since jumped off, but that's not prejudice. There's nothing. I'm not judging.
I make my own stir fry and shit. But y'all leave them niggas alone in Brooklyn, man. Y'all dead wrong for that shit.
I'm glad you said that. I know we got to get off that point, but I just want to echo those same sentiments from the good brother. Let's not pick on nobody, and let's be like, I know we making light of it because we still laughing
we ain't
at
picking
everything.
on nobody.
However, let's be serious, man. Let's be respectful, and we're all. It is affecting the earth. Everybody on earth is affected by it. There was 3 million people. Or raised apply for unemployment this last
man.
So we know it's impacting people. However,
man.
Come together. Don't get depressed.
Don't take it out on them, man.
Don't get depressed. Get down. Don't be mean to nobody. Just let's be responsible. Let's come together.
Facts.
So something that make everybody feel good, man. How y'all feel about the new music?
Man, it's a few things got me upbeat, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Music is good right now. I'm digging the Graph album.
Okay.
I know you haven't heard it yet, but if you I already know you on the Griselda wave.
Yeah.
This shit's Griselda'd out.
Okay.
You gonna like this.
Were there any Griselda features?
Yeah, Benny on the joint. Conway on the joint. Crooked Eye on the joint.
Okay. 38 Special? Got 38 Special
Nah,
album?
Royce on it though, so it's a Slaughterhouse up there.
I like Royce, and I really wasn't a great Royce fan. I guess I really kind of swept Royce under the rug for a long time, but lately, since the Book of Ryan, shout out to Royce. I apologize. I don't necessarily apologize because I'm an artist as well. Right. I didn't get to experience your talent, and boy, shouts to Royce, man. Royce is really lyrical, and I like that because lyrics is coming back, man. All of the pity pad, all of the, you know what I mean. Not to make any definite degradations of areas. The reason that hip hop is in the state that it's in, we're fighting back.
Yeah,
COVID-19.
So yo, for
I'm
real,
curious on that.
You gonna like that Graph joint, yo? Trust me.
My question: what about that Jay Electronica?
Yeah, we spoke about that last week.
It's heartwarming.
Or the week before last, actually, and I like it.
I love it.
Gotcha.
You know, now
I love it.
For a moment, I was like, you know what? I judged it initially, but it grew on me, and certain songs that I didn't like before, I like now. But to me, it's also just some of my personal riding music. Mm-hmm. If we all in the crib chilling and we smoking and drinking and having a good time, I'm probably not gonna play that. Right. That's for me when I'm chilling in my own vibe. Mm-hmm. That's when I play that. If I'm riding, it's a great riding album too. I'll ride, maybe go across the water, check my man Jess out. Shout out to Jess in the building, or ride my Newport News or something like that. I'll rock the whole album.
Right. Jay Electronica and Jay-Z were able to make what I feel like is an album geared toward the uplifting of Islam.
Yeah, they did that.
And they did that, and they still kept the music value.
They did that.
Salute.
Henry Vaughn said production was trash.
Production didn't really do it for me either, Henry. You know what I'm saying? And I've been really I've been critiquing production a lot lately too, man, because I've been making the crib making beats. So yeah, it didn't really do it for me either, Hen. But like I said, it's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. But back to that Graph joint. Yo, the Graph shit, you gonna fuck with it, man. It's called Oracle 3. When we leave the pod tonight, whatever, pop it on, man. Give it a good listen. We'll talk about it next week for sure.
Definitely.
What else dropped?
Joyner Lucas.
Lucas.
Oh,
ADHD.
man. Joyner dropped.
Crazy.
Now, I went before we even dive into Joyner's joint, right? Me and Voss had this conversation just yesterday about the visuals and how much they impact your music.
Of course.
Right?
Of course.
That Will Smith joint that he did. When you listen to the song by itself, it's a great song, but it's missing something. When you watch that video and you see all the Will Smith movies and then they come together, man, it makes that song 10 times greater.
Yeah,
it makes that song 10 times greater, man. So I definitely rock with that joint right there. There's a few other songs up there. We've been waiting for this Joyner Lucas album for a while.
We have.
Let's be honest. This ADHD been, I could say about a year, 2 years.
Maybe not that long.
Yeah.
But what I can say is there were a lot of singles dropped off of ADHD, which had you kind of wondering where the project was at.
Right.
With 4 or 5 singles, when you release 4 or 5 singles and your album hasn't come out yet, people tend to think your album's going to be a wash because you put out all of the best projects.
They're going to have your shit that you already heard or whatever.
To keep everybody interested. I listened to this CD and there's still so many jewels outside of what was already released. It's crazy.
How many joints up there?
It's a lot of songs. I can't.
Like 18, 19,
it's up there.
18, 19, something like that. Yeah,
it's definitely
up there. It's a lot of joints up there. They fire.
And it's good music.
It is.
It's good music.
I like Joyner, man.
I like Joyner. Joyner was kind of corny to me though, man. I didn't know how to take him at first.
Because he raps sober rap. He doesn't drink, smoke. He don't kick that bitches hoes and all that other shit. But I don't know though, man, because this CD gives you a little insight to his personality or his past. He lets you know he ain't
not even that. I'm just talking about the drug use.
Yeah,
There's a whole lot of interludes on an album or skits or whatever that will lead you to believe that he came up in some of the situations that the kids that you go to school with.
He did, but that's why he doesn't rap that now, because he says the rappers get on the mic now, portray that shit like it's cool, and it leads these kids in a bad direction. I see that firsthand. Being a teacher, I watch these kids all day. They sit on their computers and they'll listen to NBA YoungBoy and all these other young little rappers or whatever, and they focus on that. They'll not do their whole English assignment and straight listen to that shit for the whole block. Like that's what they on. It's affecting their brain to the point where they walk around and they think that having a 30 clip and a Gucci belt and a pocket full of money is success. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. I see that shit firsthand.
What's changed from our era to their era? Because
nothing.
We would
That's
skip
crazy.
school. We would skip school to go buy a CD.
That's the crazy thing about it.
We couldn't assess.
Check it.
We couldn't assess things or get things as fast as the kids get them. Go to Sam Goody, to go to DJs, to get a CD, to sit at home and listen to it all day. Clue tape, man. A Clue tape would go around the hood like gonorrhea.
Feel me? Nothing. Feel me. Nothing has changed, right? Nothing has changed at all. But what happened is they're getting it faster because of the internet. The internet changed. The technology changed.
Yeah.
But the message has still been the same. Look at the music we grew up on. Mobb Deep, Wu-Tang, NWA. They all told us, fuck the police, get money, sell drugs, fuck bitches, get money, all this other shit. So all the shit we listen to was telling us the same thing. That's why our generation is in jail and dead. You know what I'm saying? Their generation is on the pills and the drugs and doing all the wild shit.
And snitching. That was a good point, Scream Man. Snitching. Shout
out to my man Scream Man in the building.
Snitching.
But yeah, all of those things are now being implemented along with the same message we had in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? In the 80s, those messages was not there.
So
we got those.
What you can say is hip hop's failed the culture.
Nah,
we failed the culture. The culture is still there. We failed each other.
I can't say that. You know what I can't say? I can't say hip hop failed the culture, but what I can say is the older heads that we had gave us a whole lot more jewels. When we got the jewels, we kept them. We didn't really pass the jewels on to the people right under us. Think about the generation right under us. Like when we first graduated out of high school, the generation that was like right under us. Like maybe 10th grade when we was in 12th grade or whatever, we didn't give them no jewels. We didn't drop nothing on them like, yo, this is what you should be doing. They followed our footsteps. They didn't want to hear we was talking. They wanted to watch what we was doing and follow that and imitate that and mimic that.
You're exactly right when you say we didn't pass the jewels on another. There was a age group before us that was on our ass. They gave us a lifestyle, or they ushered us into middle school, they ushered us into high school. But there was a certain way to act from this place. And I feel like we were displaced and we didn't give that to the youngers under us.
But they didn't just tell us though, they showed us.
Exactly, and we failed them.
We just told, you know what I mean? They gave us a little bit of both. Like I know when you was in high school with us, like your mentality changed once you got out. Like you didn't.
I got out of high school.
Yeah, like you didn't drop the jewels on your little brother like you might have thought you did. Cause I know I didn't.
We weren't in the neighborhood anymore. I mean, just us personally, because there was a whole age group of kids that were left behind. I feel the OG code wasn't held up. It wasn't held up. It wasn't passed on. It was definitely our fault. It was definitely our fault.
I feel like we had a part of that. I can't blame hip hop.
A whole hand.
I can't blame hip hop because hip hop been doing it.
But hip hop
is an industry that's ran. Hip hop is an industry that's not ran by us. Even though we in it, it's not ran by us. So I can't say hip hop personally did it. Do I have a big part in it? Yes. But that's why I go to music that I listen to now, because I got to get a message out of the hip hop I listen to. I gotta get something from it. If all I get from it is money, hoes, clothes, Rolls Royces, and fucking bitches, I don't want to hear that shit for so long. You know what I mean? We're older. We're men of a certain age to the point where like I actually fuck with the Jadakiss album because it was more mature.
Yeah, exactly.
And joints like that because I don't want to hear that shit no more, man.
The reason that I asked you that question because I feel like in our age group or even our era, which was the golden era of hip hop dying out, the music content was there. There were more conscious rappers. There were more, 50 Cent. 50 Cent was kind of what I feel like the start of the gimmick rap shit. And that was the end of, that was us becoming men at that point when that album came out. Before then, you had, like you said, the Mobb Deeps. Even before us, NWA.
Yeah.
You had Jay-Z with the whole Rockefeller movement. You had music that may not have had the best content, but it gave us something to want to be like. I don't want my son to be like these rappers that he likes so much, because what they're doing right now isn't what we were doing. I got a nephew right now. Shout out to Jay Bird, man.
Jay Bird.
My nephew is 16 years old. He doesn't listen to new music. He listens to the music that we listened to in high school. When you go in this room, you got Nas posters on the wall. You have he listens to the music that we came up with, and he carries himself different than some of the young kids that I see.
That goes to the point of parenting. Parenting, it has a lot to do with it. Now, I'll say this example, and I won't even use no names. But it's one of my students, and y'all know the school I'm at. Y'all know the school I teach at. It's the worst of the worst of the worst.
Eastside.
You get kicked out of regular school. You get kicked out of regular school. You go to alternative school. You get kicked out of alternative school. You come to my school. All right. Now I got mothers that are there that I know personally, right? That I go down they Facebook, Instagram timelines, and I see the shit that they be talking about, the shit they say, and then I completely understand why the kid is at my school. They too busy worried about Meg Thee Stallion knees when their kids making D's and E's. Get what I'm saying?
That rhyme too.
Oh, and I got bars.
All right, I gotta say this. In defense of our generation, all right, we did grow up in a single parent era where that was a common thing, and to your point, parenting was a huge part.
My dad was always there.
Right. So
shout out to Senior.
So
a lot of us did though.
Honestly, but that's not common amongst the many of us. Right. It seemed to be there was more of us.
That is not common, but Senior was there. Shout out to Senior.
Right. So a lot of us grew up. We didn't have that. We didn't have the fathers in our household that impacted our development. And I got to give honors to this generation, because one thing that I noticed is that a lot of brothers nowadays be fixing that.
Yeah.
We weren't with this.
We're not with the bad beat.
We learned from that, and because many of us experienced some sort of variation of that. We are a lot of brothers I know, real good fathers. Yeah. Men really and truly taking serious about being there for the children, educating, teaching them. So
yes, definitely.
I feel like, to y'all point, like it was hip hop had somewhat to do with it, just a little bit, because that was our primary influencer. But the bigger thing was just society as a whole. And shout out to coronavirus, because they also were letting people out of jail. So a lot of fathers coming home, being released.
Yeah, definitely commit to that, but don't come to my crib.
There's a whole lot of this. You gotta look at everything from both sides of polarity and all things. It's some good and bad. It's all about the energy you want to direct yours to.
I definitely ain't got no toilet paper for you.
That's a jewel right there, man. It's a jewel. A jewel for my brother Kenny L in the building. Yeah, man. Look, I'm glad we potted, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was in the crib, kind of sappy last week that we didn't get to pod.
I think about the Instagram battles and shit.
Oh yeah. We gonna get to that.
COVID-19, man. COVID-19 has changed everything.
So being that we haven't been pieing and we've been in the crib, Instagram Live and Facebook Live has been going up crazy. Shout out to my DJ brother DJ D Nice, who had like 1 million followers watching his DJ Live. He was killing it.
Salute.
He put the battery in the back for so many other DJs to get on like myself and just spin for live and just play whatever. And then shout out to all the producers who've been getting on the live. Did you see the what's the joint? The Timberland and who's that? Swizzy?
Didn't catch it.
Timberland and Swizzy got on live and did a little song for song battle. Hit Boy and Boy Wonder did a joint night before last, and then last night Sean Garrett and The Dream did a joint.
Okay.
Now that was fire. I ain't gonna lie.
What I have recognized on IG is Tory Lanez should actually have his own radio show. He's going up. He had 80,000 viewers. I want to say maybe the last episode
Tory Lanez
he been going.
He's a genius. He's a genius. Shout out to Tory Lanez, bro.
Yeah. Tory Lanez is a genius.
Link up, man. Link up.
Yeah, man. If you ever in Virginia, man,
yes, link up. Fall true, man.
I like the world famous DJ Dave.
We ain't even gonna talk about. We definitely need Tory Lanez to fall through, man, because niggas need help with their hairlines around this one.
Hey, look, I'm not giving you no bag. I don't know who needs hair. I'm bald. I don't need a hairline.
He definitely needs help, Tory.
Bald, man. You know what I'm saying?
He definitely needs help, Tory.
I'm not one of them niggas that want their hairline back, yo. I'm dead ass. I'm not one of them niggas that want their hairline back.
If the next,
that's no cap, yo. That's no cap. Y'all never see me with my shit.
This is what it is. Christmas podcast. This nigga gonna have a whole wallow line.
Nah, I'm gonna come clean. Hey, look, I'm gonna come clean. I'm not one of them niggas, man. I'm not.
Hearing all said, he said hair look like an armpit. Tory Lanez doing it.
But shout out to him though, cause the nigga is a genius, man.
Tory Lanez is a genius.
I fuck with his grind.
Tory Lanez is a genius.
His grind is crazy.
And he be having them joints doing what he wants them to do.
That booty head on top of his head.
Yo, but so the Sean Garrett joint with The Dream last night, shit was crazy. I know you didn't get to catch it.
Didn't get to catch it.
But yo, this shit was crazy. Dream smoked him. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, yo. Dream smoked this nigga. Like Sean Garrett, he must have been on that Molly or something.
Are we talking trading records, kind of like Kanye to a Just Blaze?
It was going song for
or
song.
Alchemist to Just Blaze.
Yeah, facts. It was going song for song. One, and they both songwriters, so it was like the songs that they wrote for other artists. So
okay, they're hits.
If Sean Garrett played the Beyonce joint, then the Dream would come back with a Beyonce joint. If Sean Garrett played a Chris Brown joint, then Dream come back with a Chris Brown joint. Okay. You know what I mean? Like they was going back and forth, but Dream smoked that nigga.
Okay.
Dream smoked him. Anybody that watched that live last night, I know y'all saw it.
So situations like that come down to how hard your body of work is.
Yeah.
That's
What's that? That's you? That's this nigga?
Nope.
Nope. Warren Franklin. Franklin.
It was my man's.
It was Franklin.
It was my
him.
It was my man's. Him. Get him out of here. I'm not gonna continue my speech until you get him out of here.
Him. That's mad dope, yo. But I like situations like that because even back to the Alchemist Just Blaze joint. That was classic, and that's just beats. Now we're talking these. I don't want to say all of these were platinum records, but they were probably huge records that they were going back and forth with. Cause I mean, when you say a name like Beyonce, most of the records she puts out are huge.
Yo, that Dream. Matter of fact, go back and watch. I don't even know if it's still up. If you can watch it, somebody had it YouTube it or something. Okay. But go back and if you can and watch that Sean Garrett versus Dream joint, man. That joint was crazy.
Nigga just got his life saved on TV.
Oh man.
He was playing Bejeweled with a train coming behind him.
Crazy.
Nigga saved this man life.
So what happened? What else with the new music, man? What are we missing? I think we talked about Joyner. We talked about Graph joint.
Who else?
Jeezy. Did y'all check the Jeezy?
I didn't check the Jeezy joint out.
Is anybody even checking for Jeezy anymore? Let's keep it real right here, yo. Come clean.
Okay, listen.
On my trap, y'all. Listen.
I thought about this.
Jeezy,
I thought about this earlier today. You know what I mean? There's been several times on the pod that I say I'm a gangster's gangster. And I thought about that today, like, I don't know if people understand what I mean when I say I'm a gangster's gangster.
Alright, go ahead and elaborate.
When I say
don't like goddamn
listen.
bears.
He's gangster enough, but he hate gummy bears. Ain't that some shit?
I'm a gangster's gangster, and when I say that, I don't say that to say I'm Al Capone.
You're tougher than anybody.
I'm tougher than anybody else. I understand I'm a gangster's gangster because I understand the rules of what set gangster follows. Understand your position. Understand the laws of the street. Understand what's respectable and what's not respectable. Always hold yourself highly. That's respectable.
Okay, so
you're a stand-up guy.
So
is what I mean.
What does that got to do with the Jeezy shit though?
Jeezy got a lot of shit around him right now, and when you put off an aura of I'm a gangster's gangster, that's something else that you have to live by. That's one of the rules of being able to say that statement. I can show up to where gangsters is at. I can show up to where bankers is at, and I get the same respect. Now, when you're Jeezy and you've been Trap or Die, and you've been the drug guy, the big gangster guy, when the big gangster guy gets locked up, and he has a lot to say about you, and when I say that, I say Big Meech has a lot to say about you, and the lack thereof of all of these things, all these millions of records that you sold to us.
They get to the goddamn point, man.
You a fraud, bro. You a fraud. I don't think Jeezy's album is gonna do numbers except for the white kids that's going to Miami for fucking spring break or something.
Nigga talk me a whole
bro. I gotta say it.
About
I gotta say it. I gotta say it.
They get to the fucking point.
Jeezy's not gangster no more.
I definitely don't think Jeezy's a fraud.
I don't think Jeezy's a fraud either.
I don't know what these guys talking about.
Look,
that's his opinion.
I saw the Charlamagne interview. He went to Auntie House. That's cool. You could say you trapped everything. You know what I'm saying? I know niggas that sold dimes and made millions of dollars, but at the same time, they were never caught up in anything questionable when it came to this game, this thing of ours. And when you say you done something, I hope you done something. But when you say you somebody,
couldn't talk about it if you ain't live it.
Can't talk about it if you ain't lived it.
Alright, so
you're a great actor.
So for him to say all of that, people,
you're a great actor.
He's saying he like Jeezy album.
I'm not checking.
You know what?
I'm not checking.
I haven't checked for Jeezy album in a while, man. He fell off a while ago for me, man. He hasn't progressed as an artist, man. I haven't seen any growth from Jeezy, man.
And when you're a gangster's gangster, you know why he fell back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what this nigga talking about, man.
Yo,
this nigga,
do your research, man.
As soon as you say the word gangster around this nigga, he is.
Do your research, man.
Motherfucker, gangster.
Look, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I stand on being a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man.
You can't. Look, I'm not mad at you if you are a fraud. Just hold that. You know what I mean? Like, you a fraud. Let me know that. I know how to carry you.
I can't call that man a fraud. You can't call that man a fraud. You
I don't know him personally. I don't know him personally.
You call that man a fraud, you don't know that man.
Okay. So wait, let me ask you a question.
Oh, nah, fuck that.
Was Jeezy BMF?
Hold up. If Jeezy came down here next week and was like, yo, Diz,
can I do the podcast?
I want to get on the podcast.
I'm sick.
I'm gonna be like, yo. I'm sick. Like, yo, yeah, no doubt.
COVID-19, I'm sick.
I'm like, yo, man, yeah, no doubt. Go check the last episode. He was like, yeah, well, your co-host.
I'm sick.
Your co-host called me a fraud and shit. I just want to come and address him. He gonna come in here like Baby did on Breakfast Club.
And he gonna look like Baby did on Breakfast Club.
Is we done or is we finished?
Hey, look, I would love for Jeezy to come in and storm off of this goddamn podcast because I'm a gangster's gangster. And if it does go there, we can move all the mics out the way and we can talk like men.
It's for the record. I love Jeezy, man.
I love Jeezy. I love Trap or Die.
I love Jeezy.
I love
too,
Thug
man.
Motivation. I love the music.
I love Jeezy too, man.
Can't be a fraud, man. Can't be a fraud, man. Can't be a fraud.
Screamin', what we look like, yo. Shout out to my man Screamin' in the building, man. He been holding it down with us each and every week. We're on episode 11, I think, right? Yo, episode 11. Episode 11 of the This What It Is podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. I got my man Southside C's in the building.
Boom, boom, boom.
Gangsta of Gangsterdom.
Gangsta.
And then today we got our special guest, my brother Kenneth L in the building, man. Giving us some insight on this virus, some politics, man. How it's affecting our liberties as socials. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. You know what I'm saying? I got my man Jess in the building. We got Lil Cuz in the building. Vice the Vegan in the building. You already knew.
My boy.
And,
Lollipops.
oh yeah. Oh, and shout out to our sponsors, man. Our sponsors today, Remy Martin, 1738. Shout out to Corona.
Them niggas ain't sponsor us, nigga.
Shout out to Backwoods.
Jesse,
Come on, baby,
Jesse.
fucking up my commercial. Shout out to our sponsors. And shout out to my man. What is it? Liquors. Pause. But shout out to Liquors for sponsoring us with the infused lollipops. Make sure you go follow him on IG at Liquors.
I don't know nothing about that shit. I don't know what that is. I have no clue.
Hey, follow him on IG at Liquors for the infused lollipops. He's a good. If you know anything about your edibles, hey, one lollipop gets you right, okay?
That endorsement was not cleared by Southside Seas.
That endorsement was cleared by Diz What It Is, world famous. Make sure you go holler at your boy, okay? We're in this quarantine. I know y'all not around your kids, rolling up joints and all that good stuff. Get your little edible, man. Go in your room, read a book, pop this lollipop in. You'll feel great, okay? Thank me tomorrow.
Virginia.
Okay, thank me tomorrow.
This is Virginia.
Okay, all right? Don't listen to this guy. Come on, man.
This is Virginia.
We're worldwide. I'm the world famous DJ Diz. Okay, y'all forgot what time it is, man. Southside C.
I'm just Southside C.
He's just Southside C.
Gangsta's gangster.
He's just to the Southside, man, and I'm worldwide.
I'm still
man,
hushing.
We got our global king.
And
in
we
the
talk
building,
like this outside. You get me?
We got our global king in the building, man.
Your brother,
kick
man,
something
friend.
for us, man, before we get out of here, man. What you guys say to the people, man?
Hey, I would just say peace on earth and goodwill to all. I encourage everybody to show love, be positive. Remember that thought is the cause of it all. So that's the most important thing, is where your thoughts are right now. Make sure you washing your hands, keeping your body clean, drinking lots of water. And I encourage you to visit the Moorish Science Hub of America. Get in touch with the Moors.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we out here. We uplifting for all of humanity. If you need questions or have any questions or need guidance, you can hit me up on Facebook, Kenneth L, Instagram, Kenneth L, and I would say everybody just show some love, man. All right.
That's what's up, man. Love gonna get us through all of this, man. That's one thing I can say. I know all of us are probably going through the exact same thing. Your kids eating all your snacks.
Yep.
Your kids driving you crazy. You worried about how you're gonna teach them while all the schools are closed. Y'all worried about a whole bunch of things. I'm gonna just leave y'all with this, man. More faith, less fear, man. Alright, more faith, less fear, man. If you got faith in your God, man, you're gonna be alright.
Hey, and one thing too, man. Look, if that nigga ain't been over your crib in goddamn 3 months, stop calling him over for Netflix and chill, cause your ass gonna be pregnant by summer.
Hey, don't quarantine and chill with the wrong people. That's a PSA as well. Don't quarantine and chill with the wrong people, alright? You know what I'm saying? Find you your little sneaky link. Okay, and do what you do. You're
some of you niggas' falls baby's gonna be named COVID.
Yo, you're me. Yo, I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope
There's gonna be
nobody.
some ignorant
I hope
people out
nobody
there.
goes that direction and be like,
Oh,
yo.
man.
You be like, yo, I'm just
Yeah, little COVID.
Rona,
You know what I'm saying?
Roni,
Little Rona.
Taroni,
Nah, bro.
Sharoni,
Don't do it. Wrap it up, strap it up.
Corona, but it's spelled with a K and an A.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. He don't love you.
Oh, no. But yeah, man, once again, man, shout out to everybody that's watching, man, and keeping up with us each and every week. We do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Podcast, mix show. Boom. Hey, make sure you go check that link too, man. If y'all haven't clicked the link, go click the link. Check those old episodes out, man. We're going to post this one up. It should be up by tomorrow. Sometime this week. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure y'all click the link.
Niggas got time.
Make sure y'all click the link. Oh, and the YouTube is coming, man. I know
Yeah, man.
what y'all see here on Facebook is just like some behind the scenes fun shit.
Yep, like you was
what y'all gonna see on the camera on 4K is so much sweeter, so much cleaner and crispy. And the sound is great, and that's shout out to my man Vegan Voss for doing all of that for
All
us,
day.
man.
Right, I'm
Definitely
YouTube,
getting the
bro.
kicks in the frame.
Yeah,
You
shout out
feel
The
me?
YouTube channel is
great.
coming.
Yeah, definitely shout out Cuzzo for the big production, sounds,
Yeah, man,
all
shout
of that.
out to
My
the
guy.
Wright brothers, you know what I'm saying, holding us down. Hey, look, see y'all next week, man. That's how we gonna do it, man. Each and every Sunday, this what it is. You heard me? One.
Boom, boom.
Peace and love.